What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Heavy Duty Country. We've got a new series starting today. I'm super excited about it. And it's called Try Not to Get Mad. And the reason why I'm starting this episode is because I feel like I'm just getting mad at everything that's being talked about on the news and what's going on at the gas pump and just pretty much everything in general when it comes to how this administration is handling everything. So the punishments are going to start to change, but we're going to keep it the same on this one until y'all start getting the hang of these. So today's punishment is simple. You've got to subscribe if you get mad. If you're ready to go, hit the like button. Let's get started. So, Dr. Fauci, how you been, man? You just suck at life. But here he is again. It seems like we just kind of took a break once the whole Ukraine thing started. But oh no, they've got to bring it back now.
If things turned around and you have a rather substantial uptick in cases that is associated with an increase in hospitalizations, the CDC might turn around that recommendation and say, we've got to go back to indoor masks. I think there's going to be a lot of pushback on the part of the American public in doing that.
No shit. You act like the CDC has some sort of power over me or anyone else who lives in the free world. Y'all are an organization that puts out recommendations. Oh, well, if we think we should bring it back, then we'll just do it. Good luck. Next, we have my favorite gal, Hillary Clinton. What a gem. What a joy to listen to this woman talk. She gets on the air, doesn't look very good to start off. Botox and whatever else you're doing is just not helping you at all. But she says that Sleepy Joe is handling the Ukraine situation very well.
But there is a lot of good accomplishments to be putting up on the board, and the Democrats in office and out need to be doing a better job of making the case.
Where have you been? Oh, good. It's been excellent. Do you mean the part when Sleepy Joe got on the world stage and said that we may use chemical weapons as well?
If chemical weapons were used in Ukraine, would that trigger a military response from NATO?
It would trigger a response in kind.
The United States has no intention of using chemical weapons, period, under any circumstance.
Or when Sleepy Joe went up there and said that there needs to be a regime change.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
Is that what you mean by excellent? Because I just don't. Okay.
And frankly, standing up to the other side with their craziness and their calls for impunity and nuttiness that we hear coming from them, I don't think the average American, frankly, wants to be governed by people who live in a totally different reality.
Yeah. The right are the people who live in a totally different reality. That's right. I wake up every morning, put a bra on, go to my women's swim practice, let my kids call themselves gay and they don't even know what that means. And then at the end of the day, I decide what my pronouns are going to be. Yeah, it's us that aren't living in reality. But y'all know why they're saying this. It's because Sleepy Joe and Hunter Biden and probably all these Democrats have just had their hand in the pot. In Ukraine and China for I don't know how long, they have something to protect there.
We know Hunter Biden took millions of dollars from the wife of the mayor of Moscow. We know he took millions of dollars from energy companies in Ukraine and millions of dollars from companies in China with ties to the Chinese Communist Party, including, as the ranking member mentioned, CEFC, which paid him $4.8 million in 1 year's time.
Then Sleepy Joe's giving a speech or something. And you know, I don't mind Sleepy Joe looking bad, but I mind that the rest of the countries in the world see a person who, one, is not a leader, and two, is just a weak person. He gets up there and he says this.
And may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now?
Well, I don't know, Joe. Is it time for your banana pudding? Or is it time for you to call Kamala the president again? Which one is it? We don't know. Next up, we have my second favorite woman in the world, Nancy Pelosi. You and Hillary are really fighting for first place right now.
We cannot allow the fossil fuel industry to use this as an excuse to reverse everything we're doing to save the planet.
Everything we're doing to save the planet. What is wrong with the planet right now? Am I lost? Are meteors falling from the skies? Is there no drinking water? Is our air not breathable? Ooh, that's a tough subject because some of y'all on the left think that it's not because of a sickness pretty much no worse than the flu. Do we have to wear gas masks all day? But y'all think that we just need to save the planet and make Americans pay $5, $6 for gas. I'm pretty sure every American would forfeit 10,000 years of this planet's life to not be squeezing dimes together to get to work every day. I don't know, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure during those last 10,000 years, we'll develop something to just breathe for us. So who really cares? Stupid. Last but not least, of course, every episode we're gonna end with a grand finale. Ron Perlman. For those of you who don't know, he played the president of the Sons of Anarchy Club in the show Sons of Anarchy. Real badass, tough biker. He has a problem with Governor DeSantis not wanting sexuality taught from kindergarten to 3rd grade. It reads like this: classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through grade 3. Does it say anything about saying don't say gay? No, that's something that the left just flipped around a million ways and said, well, that's what the bill is. You can't say gay. And Ron Perlman, total dumbass, took it literally. Didn't bother to look at the bill, and then gets online and says this to Governor DeSantis.
Good morning, Governor DeSantis. Ron here. Don't say gay. Don't say as the first 2 words in a sentence spoken by a political leader of a state in the United States of America. Don't say. Don't fucking say, you fucking Nazi pig.
All right, hang on a sec. You fucking Nazi pig. That's a little confusing. Is Governor DeSantis a cop? Since when has he ever said that he was a white supremacist or a Nazi? Oh, I forgot. That's right. Just being white nowadays makes you one. It gets better.
Say. First Amendment. Read about it.
Good job, Ron. You understand our First Amendment. Does it say in the bill that you can't say gay? Does it say in the bill that these people's freedom of speech has been taken away? No, it's okay. Continue.
Then run for office, you piece of shit.
Oh, I know why this series is called Try Not to Get Mad. The bill is they can't teach it. Let's flip the script for a second. What if Governor DeSantis said, well, you know what? They're not allowed to teach calculus because the kids simply just won't understand it. If there was a word for racism against math, you would call him that. No, you probably wouldn't. You'd probably be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. There's these teachers who are pretty dumb who think that a kindergartner to a 3rd grader can understand calculus. How is that any different than what he put into play? Do you think a kindergartner understands how mommy and daddy made them? Like the technical process? No, they're trying to learn how to tie their shoes. They're kicking balls on the playground. So good job, Ron. You just went on and completely embarrassed yourself because you called someone a pig Nazi based off of bad information. If you got mad, you lose. You got to subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.